I'm sweating. Gross. Hey guys, it has been a minute. That is my motto of 2020 because I just randomly keep taking time off. However, life has been incredibly chaotic, so I was going to use this video to kind of explain where I've been, but also do a nice cute pumpkin spice look because orange eye looks are my favorite. I've missed 4 Halloween videos. This was one of them, so we're kind of on track because some shit just went down. Let's talk about that. So I've already done my base makeup and hopefully this camera's forgiving. So I got a new foundation to try, the Anastasia Beverly Hills and My Hair Luminous Foundation. I just kind of guessed on shades. It's either a shade too dark or it's just because it's too yellow that it seems too dark. So I'm not quite sure which. I feel like if it were more neutral and less yellow, it wouldn't pull as dark. Hopefully it looks okay to you. Also, I'm sweating terribly. I have been having a flare, which is one of the many reasons I've gone. I got my treatment for endometriosis yesterday, and so my hormones are destroying my body. Okay, there. I was looking for eye primer. Hormones are destroying my body. I am sweating. I've been sweating for 2 hours, like feel it dripping down my back. I am only half dressed. Thankfully, you can only see from here up. I'm wearing a tank top because if I wear anything else, I sweat even more. So I guess we should start with my first break of the fall, which was my cat got very sick. He was 11 and I had to make the decision to put him to sleep, which is very hard for me because he was my first pet. I'm priming my eyes with the ABH eye primer. I took some time off to process that and just not have to think about work because this is work. It's a lot of work. I enjoy it, but you know, not when I'm grieving. So I came back and tried to like just combat it, and I was doing okay. But life has been kind of crazy this year. We found out we needed a new roof, and so while that sucked, that's just kind of part of being a homeowner is things happen. So we had that. We had it all scheduled. They were supposed to show up on Tuesday and they dropped the dumpster off Monday. It was all cool. Looked like everything was going smooth, and Tuesday came. Oh my fucking god. This is like half of the container. I can't leave it in the squeezy tube. If you're new here, it oozes out, so I put it in a jar and I put the whole finger in the jar. God damn it. See, like this is how my last few weeks have been going. This is the perfect example of my story here. So Tuesday comes and they don't show up. So I call my contractor because the roofers were a subcontractor. I call my contractor. He's out of town. And he's trying to get a hold of these people. They don't call. And he says, okay, like, I'll be back and like me and my guys will just have to do it on Monday. Monday comes, it's raining, so I know they're probably not coming. Tuesday comes, everything was confirmed that these guys were gonna show up. It's like 10:30 and they haven't shown up. And so I call and I'm just like, I don't know what to say. They were on their way, but they got stuck in traffic because there was a really bad car accident. It was a thing. But they finally got here. They got the roof done. They did a good job. But then I noticed we had a light that was installed incorrectly when we bought the house, but it worked. So it just wasn't flush like it was supposed to be. All the hammering of the roof it fucking fell out. I don't know. It doesn't work now. It's not a light that we use that frequently, but I do have to deal with getting it fixed. Then the next thing that happened, our dryer started making a really weird noise, and I haven't had that evaluated yet, but it could be the belt. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to start with Orange You Glad by ColourPop. I'm sure I'm forgetting other things that have happened. I didn't take, oh, the biggest thing. Well, the roof was kind of the biggest thing. Let's start with, let's just straight go in with Sunkissed, this bright orange. So the biggest thing in all of this, because there was something else that was even more stressful than the roof, surprisingly. My phone just decides to like fucking take a crap. It's not accepting calls, it's not making calls. So as I'm trying to deal with the whole roof fiasco, I'm having to like text my mom to call the contractor because it's a contractor she uses too. When I was dealing with it, I was up way before Eric, and his phone hadn't been working correctly either. It turns out like it's a carrier issue, but so like I couldn't make calls, I couldn't get text messages, I couldn't receive calls, so that made the whole situation even more stressful. So just putting in the crease and above, I have deep set sort of hooded eyes, so I need to bring my crease up higher so you can actually see it. So I switched phones to like this old iPhone that I had, and was like my phone, which is like a OnePlus 7T, I think, is still under warranty because I just got it in like January, February, something like that. And T-Mobile basically tells me I have to keep using the phone, keep resetting it, see if the problem still happens, turn off 4G, which means I would be using 2G, and all the features I pay for every month wouldn't be working. Because they don't sell the phone anymore, they basically don't want to honor the warranty. But I realized that it's not really the phone anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I try to use the iPhone, but my whole life kind of revolves around my phone. I use it for everything. I use it for work, my doctor's appointments, calendars, all the apps, all the whatever, you know, I edit thumbnails, I edit photos, all of that fun stuff. Fill my prescriptions, order prescriptions, set up appointments, all of that I do with my phone because like I'm quite often on the couch or in bed. Like the last week I've been basically couch bound. I haven't gotten up for anything except fluids. Like disability is disabling, obviously. So the iPhone wasn't working because it's only like 32 gigs, I think, and all of the stuff I keep on my phone amounts to way more than that. So my brother was kind enough to lend me his old Galaxy to use until I can switch carriers. That's just like a whole complicated thing. I do plan on in a few months switching carriers, so like it's fine. This phone kind of seems to be working. I don't get that many phone calls, so I truly don't know who's trying to call me or not. With the roof, it was obvious because I was like waiting for phone calls, but other than that, I don't know who's calling me. And I don't call that many people because I don't enjoy talking on the phone. But it seems like it's mostly working, and so that's a thing. It was just like the last 2 weeks, well now 3, because like I had to do a bunch of the phone stuff this week. It's just been like super stressful, and on top of it, like I've been flaring from the weather, but also the endometriosis because I was due for my shot. So I was having a bunch of hormonal issues, and then just a little bit of the flare came from stress. My sleep schedule has been completely messed up because that first day I woke up at 6 to wait for the roofers, and then like I just kept waking up every day waiting because my phone wasn't working, so I truly didn't know if anyone was coming or not. It was a mess. And so, you know, just trying to like keep my sanity, take care of my health, and take care of all of these things. Like, being an adult sometimes is a joke because it's a lot. It's very overwhelming, and I don't think enough people talk about how quite often when things go wrong, everything can go wrong, and it seems to just be blow after blow after blow. I've been working a lot on my mental health this year, so it's like I've been tolerating it okay. But even with good mental health, you hit a breaking point to where you're like, can I just have a break? Can you just stop? Universe, just chill. I'm gonna go in with Rise and Grind and deepen up my crease a little bit. So that's why I have not been here. I film at night because my neighborhood can be quite loud. I have a neighbor who is a handyman, so he's always making noise with that, and then there are kids who are outside, and so there's just like a lot of background noise to compete with, and it would take me all day to film a simple video, just pausing and waiting for things to stop. So I prefer to film after dark when everyone has gone inside. And because of my illnesses, I need a lot of sleep, a lot. And waking up at, 6 or 7 in the morning means I was going to bed at 7 o'clock at night. So, safe to say there was no filming happening. And I thought about filming a vlog at first, and then I talked to my best friend, and it was kind of like, you're stressed out, don't force a vlog. It's not like you owe anyone an explanation as to what's happening until you're ready. So here we are now. I was in a mood to make a video, and this one color, like this spot on my eye does not like this color. So I was in the mood to film, and my makeup skills are getting a little rusty because I haven't been doing it very much. Going back in the sun-kissed shade to blend the two together. What's new with you guys? Are you excited about Halloween? I haven't really been enjoying October because most of it was stressful. Oh, another thing, like our old soundbar, it was pretty old. It happened to die this week too. Not surprised that it died because it was 8 years old, but it didn't need to happen on top of all of these other things that literally happened in the last week and a half. Okay, gonna take that and do the other side. So this isn't a typical Friday video because I got my treatment yesterday, so I spent all day sleeping and didn't film, so I'm filming this on Friday. It will go up on Saturday. Hopefully we'll have a Tuesday video, but I'm not actually sure. I have one like written up doing my fall and okay, there's something there. My fall and Halloween nail polish. Good lord, how could I not think of that word? So I might do that on Tuesday. Friday is going to be another costume, a slightly more complex costume. I'm going to do a trial run of that tomorrow and like tweak it because there's prosthetics involved, and I did a trial run of Freddy Krueger last year, so it's the same deal. I like to do it once, maybe not as fully, but just so I can make sure I get the prosthetics how I want it and know what I'm doing. So that will be Friday's video, and then we're just back to regular content. I'm not quite sure what I want to do for the holidays. If you weren't aware, I'm Jewish, so Christmas isn't a huge deal to me. I do decorate for Christmas because I love the decorations, but like the holiday itself is just like whatever to me. It's more like, who doesn't like those pretty decorations, the trees and whatever. So it's like, what was that show, the OC, like Merry Christmaka, kind of what we do in this house. I don't plan on doing like Christmas videos on my channel. I'm just gonna keep the basics, but I was thinking possibly doing like a gift video, like, you know, gift ideas for like chronically ill people. But that also kind of seems in poor taste because like people are really hard up for money and I don't want anyone to like feel guilty if they can't get people gifts. So I may just save that for maybe next year and just go back to my regular content. I have quite a few more chronic illness videos I want to do, just regular makeup stuff. Honestly, I don't know because I spent so much of the year prepping for doing 31 days of Halloween and then like 2020 laughed at me. So I literally, I don't know where I'm going from this point forward. Just regular videos, whatever that means. Okay, now I want to deepen this even more on the outer corner. I'm going to go in with this shade, Ya Peel Me. I guess I could do like a combo, like beauty video, you know, like a beauty gift idea and then like a chronically ill gift idea, because I think there's some stuff that like every chronically ill person should have and things that would be like great gifts, because sometimes people are like, I don't know what to buy someone who's stuck in bed. Well, I do, because I'm quite often stuck in bed. So I don't know, maybe I'll make the video anyway and just kind of do a disclaimer, like if you're buying gifts, because the holidays don't have to be about gifts, but let's be real, they are. Because if it were just about your loved ones, it wouldn't really exist, because you can make time for your family at any point in the year. And if you only choose to make time for the people you love once a year, then you don't really care about them. That's just my hot take. Oh, same thing on this other eye with the same color. Just right in the crease and the corner of the lid. And then if you find, you know, like this need to blend together, I'm just dipping in Sunkissed and Rise and Grind and blending the edge of the darker color just to buff it out and make it less harsh. It looks much better that way. Just blend, blend, blend. I realize I do the same shape with basically every eye look I do. And if I do this more, I can branch out and try something new, huh? Okay, what do I want to do? So, let's see what these shimmers look like. I might reach for a different palette. So you're free, if you're using this palette, to use any shade in there. Is my camera dying? Frick. I'm very glad I bought a second battery, or I would be sitting here like this for an hour at 9 o'clock at night. So, if you're using that palette, feel free to use whatever you like. If you have another orange palette, I kind of want to go with something deeper. I know who has an orange to finish this look. The Drawer of the Forbidden. I was like, I have to have orange in here. Like, there's no way I don't have orange. Okay, I found what I want, and like, people can be mad at me, but I don't care. I'm using it. Like, I won't show you what I'm using, but it's the Forbidden brand. That's all I'm gonna say. Everyone will know what that means. We're going in with the NYX Glitter Primer. Everyone knows, if you've been watching my videos, I just like use this for everything. It makes everything stand out. Just gonna pop this all over the naked part of my lid. Go in with my Forbidden Orange shade and just tap, tap, tap. This is exactly what I wanted, and I don't have it with any other brand, so I'm just using it. Like, this one shade looks like it should be similar from the ColourPop, but it's like sheer. I'm not going to get all the way into my corner because I'm going to do like an inner corner with something from the ColourPop. Just do this on the other eye. And now what I want to do is take this brush. I'm not going to pick any color up on it. I'm just going to use what's on it and just like buff the edge of the shimmer shade so it's not harsh. Just blend it all together like so. Now I'm going to go in with my pinky and this Tangerine Dream shade, and I'm going to pop it in here. Cute. Now we're going to do under the eyes. Can put the Forbidden away. I'm going to start by cleaning this off. You would just use like a cloth, but this is one of those color switch things. I have the actual color switch registered trademark one. You can get generic ones. You can use like a microfiber cloth. I just got that on sale somewhere. So I'm going to go in with Sunkissed first and buff this under my eye, attaching it to this corner like so. So they're connected. I'm gonna come all the way across. Do the same on the other eye. If I get any questions on my earrings, I got them at Walmart, and I don't know if they sell them online. There's not like a name on the card, it's just blank. But they're cute little ghosties. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in like a small brush to pick up this You Peel Me shade. And I'm going to tap it just here in this outer corner. And then go back with the bigger brush and blend it out. I don't want to do dark all the way along. I'm going to add a little more, just so my eye looks more open. So just leave it out here. Do the same on the other eye. Okay, we are done with the shadow. We don't use liner on this channel, at least not at this moment, because we don't know how. But I do tight line. I'm going to take black Urban Decay 24/7 waterline and do a little on my upper lashes. I don't do the whole eye because it makes my eyes water. So I basically do to the middle. And then I'm going to take this Morphe Regal shade. These don't work the greatest, but I got them for $2, so they work good enough for videos and photos. Don't buy them if you want them to last. They don't. I got them for YouTube purposes. I'm just going to do my bottom waterline. Now, curl my lashes. I'm going to go in with Too Faced Vanilla Sex. This is my personal favorite mascara. I know everyone and their mom hates it. I only buy it in small tubes. I think I've mentioned before, but I buy small tubes of mascara because I like to buy lots of different brands and I want to make sure I use all of it and don't throw any of it away. I'm going to do a second coat just on the outer part, like this. And then on the lower lashes, I'm just going to do the outer half. And fix this black dot that. So just doing this outer gives me a much like larger appearing eye. I'm going to take my highlight shade that I have on, Champagne Pop, my absolute favorite, and I'm going to put it on the brow bone. Now, this is done. I'm very happy with it. I love orange looks. I live in them in this time of year. I think this foundation just shows my texture a lot more than the Double Wear. So I don't know that I'm going to repurchase this. Also, my eyebrow looks like crap. Just please ignore those. So, lips. I always prep my lips with MAC Prep and Prime. And now I have all these brush hairs. I don't know a lot of people who use this. I like it. I guess it's just like a fancy chapstick. So I have to say, like, I don't love this foundation. I'm going to use the whole bottle for filming because I just take this off right when I'm done. But it absolutely ages me. Like, I look old. I don't think I look old on camera, but like I look old. Okay, this is my go-to like fall lip from the Forbidden brand. I found dupes for it though, so like when this, when this mini one, like it's literally only this much product. When this is gone, I know, and it's actually 99% gone. There are dupes for me to buy. I mean, I literally wear this look constantly, so these little spatulas are really nice. The only thing I hate about dark lipstick is like trying to get the edges. So this is an interesting shade because it, on some people it pulls like pink, and it is, I guess, kind of like rosy, but on my olive skin it pulls like kind of orangey brown. If you're curious what it is, let me tell you the dupes instead. Maybelline Raw Chocolate, MAC Oh Honey, Anastasia Ashton, Lime Crime Cindy, or Kylie Cosmetics Ginger. Those are all shades that look very, very similar. Some of them are a smidge more pink than others, I think. The one that looks probably the closest to me is the MAC Oh Honey or the Lime Crime Cindy. Cindy still looks a little pink, so I'd say MAC Oh Honey is probably what I'm going to try first. I enjoy liquid lipsticks just to, like, I get these clean edges and I don't have to worry about messing it up. But they are incredibly dry and uncomfortable and a lot of people don't like them. So I do use bullet lipsticks. Like all of my reds are actually, well, most of my reds are bullet lipsticks. Unfortunately, almost all of my lipsticks are the Forbidden brand just because I just bought all the sets of minis so I could try colors. I really, really love the formula of them, so it wasn't a waste of money for me. That's all I have. That's where I've been. This is nice. I hope you can't see how dirty my glasses are. It's a nice pumpkin spice look. I'm gonna take some photos for Instagram. This is nice. I missed filming, but I really needed some time to myself because stress causes a flare and I can't get anything done when I'm flaring. I'm pushing it a little right now just because I want to. It's Friday night, so it's Shabbat, which means I take time for myself. I will be actively working tomorrow to get a video up, which is not what I normally do on my Shabbat, but it's what I want to do, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just rambling at this point. I don't know. I need to get off here. I need to stop talking. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I really try to make videos every Tuesday and Friday, but life happens, especially when you're disabled. I will see you on Tuesday, or I will see you next Friday with a lovely spooky Halloween costume. Bye guys.